Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Catherine, and in today's video I have my May TBR for you guys. And yes, I don't read every single book that I put on my TBR this year. This year's just been like really bad with reading, but whatever, we are just gonna do them because I love it and I actually read a few of the books. So yeah, to determine my TBR, I play a TBR game called TBR Circus that I created last year, and I'm gonna leave a link to all of the previous videos down below. Last year I did a lot better with this, but yeah, this year I've been slumping. But yeah, this has all kinds of rules. There are different colors. Each color is for a different genre, and then you can go up and you can go down, and then there's also a challenge card. So when I step on the color, let's say pink, I draw a challenge card, and so I have to match the challenge to the genre that I stepped on. This year I play 3 roles, but if I roll a double, I need to add an extra roll. So yeah, let's go and see how I did in April. In April, I was actually finishing books that I started in March, so I finished The Hunger Games, and then I also finished Until It Fades. And so for April, I was supposed to read YA Contemporary, and the challenge was free, and I chose Slingshot. I have not read it, however, I am planning on starting it. I actually started the first chapter, but got like 2 pages in, so maybe I will finish this the first couple days of May. You know, I don't know. I have quite a long flight to Rhodes, Greece, where I'm going, and so maybe I will read on the flight. I don't know, maybe I'll finish this. And then for new adult or adult, for low rating, I chose Us again, and no, I did not start this, did not finish. And then for sci-fi or fantasy, the challenge was audiobook, and I have started listening to Bloodlines. I am about halfway through, so yeah, I am planning on finishing that. And then the last challenge, the last role was middle grade, with reading a book with by an author with the same initials as yours, and I chose Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney, and I absolutely love this book. I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but this specific one, this is book 15. It was just so ridiculous. I had forgotten how ridiculous these books are. I absolutely loved it, so I can highly recommend it. So now let's go to role number 1. Last month we finished on square 82, so this month our first roll is 9. Historical fiction, and the challenge is pronoun in the title. Roll number 1 was purple, which is historical fiction, and the challenge was a book with a pronoun in the title. And after some research, I realized that Ruta Sepetty's new book has been out for a couple months, and I haven't noticed it. I am going to be reading I Must Betray You by Ruta Sepetys. I don't know a ton about this book, but I know that it's set in Romania in 1989 when some historic events happened there. I don't know much about this, but honestly, Ruta Sepetys writes such an amazing stories about historical events that are not well known unless you are from that country and unless you learn about that in school, or you are like a historical geek and you learn about this. So yeah, I am going to be reading this book. I am just so excited to be like reading a book by Ruta Sepetys. I haven't done that in a couple of years except for rereading her previous books. Role number 2 is 5. 3, and the challenge is free. Roll number 2 was blue blank, and the challenge is free. So I am going to be reading If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. So I believe this is somewhat of a Cinderella retelling. Our main character Cindy is a shoe designer, but then her stepmother actually runs this dating marriage TV show, and so Cindy has to, or she decides to like fit in a place, and she's actually a plus size, so she becomes an icon, body positivity icon on TV, and then she meets a guy, and yeah, I think it's a Cinderella retelling. So yeah, let's go to roll number 3. And hopefully our last roll, roll number 3. 6. Young adult, contemporary, or romance, and the challenge is new author. And our final roll was pink, YA, contemporary, or romance, and the challenge was new author. And I chose Lockdown on London Lane by Beth Rickles. I don't actually know if this is young adult or new adult, but I believe that there are some characters that are young adult. So yeah, basically this is happening during Rona lockdown in London, and there are a bunch of different characters, and I'm going to be listening to this, and I am just excited. And this actually fits perfectly for the buzzword challenge that, like, in May it's direction, and at the beginning of the year I didn't know what I would put here, but yeah, it works perfectly. It has the word down in the title, so for buzzword you can use like down, up, south, north, above, like all of the directions. And yeah, I am excited to read this book, so hopefully I finally finish my TBR. I don't know, like, it's just horrible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please comment down below if you have heard or read any of these books and how did you like them, or do you plan on reading on them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you very soon. Bye!